Welcome back everyone to my low-level playthrough of Chrono Trigger on the Wii Virtual Console. It's time to start stealing those speed tabs from the panel enemies that will max out Crono and Marle's speed. So we're going to first thing start off by putting that gold earring that we just stole in the last episode, put on Alia. That'll increase her max hit points. We want to make sure everybody has black armor or black vest or black mail equipped, because these panels use laser attacks that will heal our characters up. You can also sometimes use missile attacks, which will wipe out Marle, do pretty decent damage to Crono and Robo. Most of the time they use those laser attacks. So they have, I think, 1,800 hit points. So 2 of Robo's Uzi punches and 1 of Alia's cat attacks will take care of the panel. So you want to try to get rid of charm a panel and then get rid of it. That way we don't have 2 panels attacking us, just in case they decide to double attack with their missiles. So every single one of these panels you definitely want to charm them, because like I said, they give you the speed tabs, and that'll be necessary to max out Crono and Marle's speed, which we need to do in order, like I said, fight Labos at the end of the game. Now, Crono will be able to max out his speed with these first 4 panels. So I'll be putting Crono in my party right after this battle. I'll be giving him the wallet. Because you can only give the tabs to someone who's actually in your active party. So I'll put Crono in the party, max out his speed after these next 2 battles. And we also want Crono in the party just because Robo, after this battle, is going to learn his last technique, the shock technique. And now, if he survives a battle with Crono and Robo will learn their final dual tech, Super Volt. And then once that's done, the only 2 dual techs that we need to know are Antipod 3 with Luca and Marle, and then Frog Flare with Luca and Frog. The reason we haven't learned them yet is because they require Luca to learn Flare, which is her final tech. But she will be learning that off-screen. There'll be a lot of off-screen stuff going on after this episode. Because right now, while we're stealing speed tabs, between episodes, I'll be stealing a bunch of power tabs and mega elixirs. So in a few screens, we're going to run into a save point, and at this save point, the screen to the north of the save point, there is an enemy, these Tubster enemies that you can steal power tabs off of. So I'll basically run in there, steal a power tab, run away. And to the south of the save room, there's these Ruminators snake enemies that you can steal a mega elixir off of. So we can go steal, run away, and in the meantime, I could also, on some of those battles, rather than just steal, run away, I could steal, finish them, and then max out Luca's techs. And get all the dual techs. A few other items that I'll be stealing in this playthrough as well. A little later on, we'll be stealing 2 gold studs off these flyclops enemies. You can only really use 2 of them in this low-level playthrough, because someone always has to equip the wallet. But for like the new game plus, it's always good to have the 3 gold studs. That way, every single one of your characters is getting 75% off of their MPs for their techs. And techs get really, really overpowered, and that's the real reason why we're able to beat the game at such a low level, is of the power of techs. Power. Crono does pretty good damage with his rainbow sword, especially because it has 70% crit rate. If he does a crit, he almost equals Robo's Uzi punch. But even though Marle's not in the party, still the same thing here. We charm, then defeat a panel, and then charm the other one, I said when I get once you charm them, get rid of them as soon as possible, so they can't like double team you with the missiles. Not so bad. There's only 2 of them, but eventually there's going to be a battle with 5 panels. That's going to be a difficult one. Unfortunately, Chrono at level 1 has terrible accuracy. I'll just keep swinging away. I don't feel like using any ethers in battle here real quick, because it's almost done. Alright. We're going to max out Chrono's speed with those last 2 tabs. I'm going to put Marle back in the party. Save our game here just to be safe, because we got this elevator section coming up, and there'll be 2 encounters in there that we can't run away from. First encounter is not that bad, although I do make it a little bit difficult here because I mess up. I should have had the Nova armor on Frog. I'm putting Frog in the party because the second battle you can't run from is against 2 of those goon enemies, and they can be pretty tough. So, Frog being probably one has the best survivability out of all the other characters we have. So, he's faster than Luca, also be able to attack more often than her. I mean, Luca will be okay because we still need to get tech points up for her. But like I said, we'll be doing all that grinding off screen. So, I'll get the tech points then. Now I have red mail equipped just to be safe here. These eyes, you can sneak past them when their eyes are closed, but these guys give good tech points, but they're really hard to hit. They're kind of like those rebels. See, they already did that lockout technique, but they, unlike the rebels, actually do attack. They use flare, so they basically wipe your whole party out unless you have fire absorbing equipment. So that's why I put the red mail and vest on, just to be safe. But I managed to run away before they got a turn, so that was nice. Gonna equip some white mail. I can sneak past these guys here. There's gonna be, but in case you do get into a fight with them, they use some lightning attacks. So I'm just gonna put the white mail on just to be safe in case I do get into an attack. Obviously, you don't want to touch this one here, but the one to the right there, see, he's turning around, he's moving around. You just don't want to be in the same direction that he's facing. So when he's looking down to the south or to the east, we can sneak right past him. White mail will also help in this fight in case they decide to go and attack us beforehand. But I want to just do this fight real quick, only because the flyclops enemies, those are the ones that we can charm the gold stud from. So let's steal a gold stud from them. We'll only need 2 in this low-level game because somebody always has to equip the wallet. But like I said, in New Game Plus, then a third one will be really nice to have. I will do a New Game Plus after this with. Obviously, I'll just go through with the powered-up party because obviously I can beat the game with the low-level party, then the powerful, you know, I'll be able to deal with, you know, the New Game Plus party. I'll just make the battles a little bit quicker. This is where I'm going to throw Frog in. Could have helped a little bit, like I said, if I would have given him the Nova armor, or if I could have taken the Prism Helm off of Luca and give it to Frog. Because Prism Helm locks status. So because he has no negative status on him, he'd remain with no negatives. He'd remain with no negative status. I put a black vest on him instead. I could also put the Vigil hat on him. Anything that protects against confusion. First battle we're going to encounter on this elevator is these Cybot enemies. And their main thing is to cast confusion on your characters. They're basically palette swaps of Gato. They sing a song and it's so terrible it confuses you. So I was going to fast forward this battle and the next battle with the goons. Look at the aliens in the party, and her kiss technique removes negative status. So, check out these guys ASAP. The next battle is the one that's we really have, you know, frog in for. I guess the green enemies. Take care of these guys. I'm gonna end up using Mega Elixir in this fight, in the next fight. Like I said, it doesn't matter because we're running into enemies that we can charm Mega Elixirs off of, so we'll be fine with that. One good thing is we're gonna get a free Nova armor, so that'll be the third Nova armor. So we don't have to charm a third Nova armor off the goon enemies. I know I mentioned that a few episodes ago when I stole the first Nova armor off one of those goon enemies. But yeah, don't have to worry about third, like I said, because I forgot we do get a free one in here. Get these guys out as soon as possible. Uzi punch, drop kick. Because they can pretty much one-shot you with that heal you attack. We'll want to, you know, get one taken care of ASAP. Concentrate on the fire on it. And then if anybody gets knocked out, in the meantime, we can just revive them. Ooh. Alrighty. That can actually be, like I said, pretty tough. But, alright, we can get Frog back out of the party. Throw Marle back in. She's the next candidate for, you know, maxing out speed. Then after that, we'll probably just work on Aelia, because she's used most frequently, just because she is the highest level. And the charm technique is pretty awesome. She will be getting a boost to her speed though between episodes. Not that I'll be stealing any more speed tabs, but in a few rooms where the save point is, there's going to be a new where you can shop at. One of the news on the left you can shop at. The new on the right can teleport you out of the Black Omen. So if you, the new that you shop at here, he doesn't have like everything. He has like a bunch of good stuff like full tonics, full ethers, hyper ethers, but he doesn't have revives. So if you're lacking revives, I mean that's something you can do. Leave the party. But in that room there's a whole bunch of treasure. That's where we're going to get that one Nova armor. But one of the helmets there is the haste helm, which casts auto haste, which like I said doubles your speed in battle up to 24, so theoretically at 12 you're maxed out, which I think Aelia has. So she's gonna, her turn's gonna come real quick, which would be good because like I said, we'll be doing a lot of stealing, so it'll be nice to be able to just go into a battle, steal real quick, run away. So these are the battles I kind of be fighting these Ruminator enemies. They're annoying because they can they pretty much one-shot every character they fight, but they target whatever's closest to them. So sometimes you're gonna run into like a group of them, and as you saw there when we first fought them, the closest target to the Ruminator was another Ruminator, so like it ate its buddy. Yeah, these guys we steal the Mega Elixirs from. We won't see the Tubster enemy until next episode. But like I said, between the episodes I will steal all those power tabs. I'll max out Robo and Chrono's power. Might maybe do Alies as well, just for random encounters to help out. There's another flyclops. We can get our third gold earring. Like I said, the save point 2 rooms to the north, so not too worried about using the magic points up. So all the other battles you're just going to run from. And once you get to the save point, we'll use a shelter and restore MP. Boom. Let's head on up. More Ruminators. So yeah, the game puts that save point, like I said, in the room to the north here, really nice, because like I said, we can just head down south of the room, fight Ruminators, get a bunch of Mega Elixirs, go one room north, fight a bunch of tougher enemies, get all the power towns you need. Now, because I can only play usually like just because of my time with work and boxing and all that stuff, I can at most at max usually get an hour a day. So maybe a few days before I can upload a new video in this series. But in order to keep uploads constant and staying with the Chrono Trigger theme, I think I'll do that while I'm doing the farming. I'll do the hack, Prophet's Guile, which kind of is a fan game that shows what Magus was up to after he was sent back in time. And what he does, in the Kingdom of Guile before he reveals himself as the prophet. So it's a fun little fan game. So it's not long. It'll probably be about an hour and a half to 2 hours long. So 4 to 6 episodes. I know how long I make them run. But hopefully I'll do that game, and like I said, in the meantime, while I'm uploading that game, I'll do the grinding off screen. Like I said, don't want to waste all your time having to see that grinding. Grinding's boring, at least for watching. Some people like grinding. I don't mind the grind. I like to throw something on the background and listen. There's that haste helm. We'll put on Ada, like I said, so that you can charm a lot faster. And we'll be doing, like I said, a lot of that charming between episodes. And I'll catch you back here in the next episode, wherever that is. So take care, have a good one. Thanks for following along. See you then. Bye.